Hello, my name is Sagnik, and I'm conducting this interview as a part of the academic assignment of for my subject Society Culture. The topic of my study is digital addiction and screen time among youth. This interview will take about 10 to 12 minutes of your time, and your participation is completely voluntary. Your responses will be used for academic purposes only, and your identity will remain anonymous. There are no right or wrong answer. Please feel free to share your honest experience. And do I have your permission to proceed with the interview?
Yes, you have. I have no problem with it.
Okay. So to begin with, I would like to ask you a few questions about your daily screen usage. Approximately how many hours do you spend on your phone or digital devices in a day?
7 to 8 hours a day?
Okay. And do you feel that your screen time has increased over the past few years?
Yes, absolutely, it has increased.
Okay. If you could quantify it, it would be helpful.
Mm, Quantify as in?
As in how much it has increased over in the previous year, how much you are using your average, what was your
Okay.
average screen time, and how is it this year or at present, how much has it increased by that
I would
much?
say it has increased by 10 to 20%.
Okay. So has the excessive screen usage affected your sleep, focus, or mood in any way?
Mm, Focus, it has affected my focus. It has narrowed down my memory span, concentration
Okay.
span, that is.
Okay. And do you feel uncomfortable, restless, or bored when you're away from your phone?
No.
Okay. And has screen usage reduced the time you spend on your physical activities or face-to-face interactions?
Face-to-face interaction, no, but maybe physical activities to some extent.
Okay. Now on to the next part. And now I would like to understand if you have ever tried to manage or reduce your screen time. Have you ever tried to reduce your screen time? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And what method did you try? Did you use app timers, digital detox, switching off notification, or deleting apps?
App timers.
App timers. And did this method help you, and why not?
It's helped me because there was a specific time after which I couldn't use my app. And
Okay,
as I am very lazy, so I wouldn't go around my settings and change those settings. So
okay,
that helped me.
okay. So on to the next part, and next I would like to understand what makes reducing screen times difficult. So what are the main reason you find it difficult to reduce screen usage?
Mm, It's nothing to do with that. Maybe I am mostly my screen time goes into for academic purposes because I am currently I'm currently taking classes through online. So mostly nowadays for the past 6 7 months, my academic screen time goes to for academic purposes because I have to look into videos in YouTube, or I have to look into relevant contents that I'm finding over all the internet thing.
Hmm.
So my that is the thing, yeah.
Okay. Do your studies and work require you to stay online for long hours?
Yes,
Okay. And do you use your phone mainly for relaxation or stress relief?
relaxation, not stress.
Okay. Do social expectations or peer pressure encourage you constant phone usage?
No, not at all.
Okay. And do you feel there is enough awareness about digital addiction and its effect that is the current youth is facing right now?
Hmm, there is, and there is not also at the same time because it is an answer in itself. You know that it's problematic, but with the current lifestyle that we are in, you can't live without it, right? So that is the thing.
Okay. And finally, I would like your opinion on responsibilities and stakeholders. that would help me identify what are the main responsible, who are the one who are main responsible for this addiction that is going on, and the main major stakeholders that could help improve this addiction that is currently the youth is facing. So the first question would be, who do you think is most affected by the digital addiction?
Mm, for small kids around, toddlers and junior students like from 1 to 4, 5, 6 standard students.
Okay. And who should play the biggest role in addressing this issue? Would it, for example, let me clarify. For suppose there is government and there is the individual himself or themselves, or there could be the platforms themselves, the platforms, the social platforms, the individuals or the government. Who among these three, who are the most biggest role? Who should play the biggest role in addressing this issue?
Of course, the companies, or no, for that matter, I guess it's the government because I don't know if you know, recently in Australia, if I'm not wrong, they have advocated this issue and they
Yes.
have completely banned 16 years
Yes.
and below kids from the in social media platforms. So
Mm-hmm.
I think a major part lies in the government how they want to treat their youth or for that matter young generation because after all it is the government that needs to take responsibility for developing or for building the young minds, right? So that is
Mm-hmm.
the thing. And secondly, the- for there is an issue with we have a idea that we have created technology, so we can't completely blame the technology for being what they are doing now. So it's
Hmm.
also on ourselves. So that's why I would say it's if a major part lies in the government, but a good amount of part also lies in us. That what we are creating, we need to be very mindful of what we are doing. Like
Hmm.
for that anything like if we are using social media or if we are connecting with the young generation
Hmm.
for example nowadays you will see that kids are given their phones just because they are not eating, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So it also on part of the parents. If you see from this dynamic, it's
Hmm.
also on the part of their parents.
Hmm.
For you can't stop a kid from touching a phone. The government can't do it, right?
Hmm.
Because we as parents are giving them our phones, so it's also on us.
Hmm.
So it's not only we can't take one stakeholder for that. There are
Hmm.
multiple stakeholders and they share equal and equal rights, I mean, duties towards addressing these issues.
Hmm. And
Correct.
yeah, thank you for your input. So, can the educational institutes or workplaces help in managing the screen time that students or the youth are facing?
No, they can't. They can't because after all, there are business institutions, right?
Yeah.
So they can't because the school cannot interfere in their private life and say that you can't use your phone. They
Hmm.
can't. They don't. Ultimately, they don't have the right. Or
Hmm.
the if you are talking about I mean the private companies or the any working place,
Hmm.
most of their clientele nowadays are on they are not within the region of India. It's
Hmm.
all around the world. So it's very important.
Work from home.
Yeah, work
Yeah.
from home is there, and it's also that is the reason why you cannot dissociate media, the whole technological thing from the human being. You can't do
Mm.
that, and that is the very reason that we are seeing such a number of rising mental health issues and all those kind of things. But that, as I said in the earlier question, that we
Hmm.
have created it, we have created our own doomsday.
Hmm. Yeah.
So we can't blame on anyone. So
Yeah.
no one
But
can address it right now.
yeah, but there should be an optimum use of, there should be a standard of optimum use so that
That should be
yeah.
there, but you cannot. I mean, if we are talking about it, about the optimum use, you cannot go around everyone and tell that, this you shouldn't do, shouldn't do this. This is the thing. It
Hmm.
it totally depends on the individual what
Individual.
they want.
Hmm.
Because see, if I'm talking about this world, as I come from sociology background, so I will
Hmm.
like to put some sociological input in it. See, we
Hmm.
are in a world where everything is open, everything is fluid, right? We are in a postmodern society where internet is
Yes.
everywhere, which where every information is mediated through internet.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you are studying and if you don't have books, in today's time, in 2025, you don't have to worry about you don't have money, you can't buy a book because that's costly. You
Mm-hmm.
have the easy access to internet.
Yes.
So you can't tell anyone that, there should be an optimum level of using because you don't know that whether the person is using it for an educational purpose or for entertainment.
Yes.
Either of that, you cannot question it.
Yes, but there is also an opposite side, as you have mentioned the positive aspect, but there is also a negative aspect like the reels and the uh,
That is what I
yeah,
want to talk about. That
yeah.
this reel, it has what they can do is that they can reduce the short form of video forms because it is
Mm-hmm.
affecting one's cognitive consciousness, one's focus. An individual's, if you I and you can relate it because in
Mm-hmm.
2020, for example, in 2018, 2014, we gave our boards exam, right?
Mm-hmm.
At that time, we could remember every detail of every class very minutely.
Very minutely, yeah.
And fast forward to 10 to 9 years later, 9 to 10 years later, after the COVID, we are not able to regain any memory. We
Yes.
cannot do that. If we want also, we can't.
Yes.
Even without this whole thing of you need to memorize everything, you need to be in practice, you can't do that. So this is on the hindsight, this is the one of the worst effects of this, I would say, this short reel culture.
Yes.
Long form of video is not an issue because that
Yes.
increases your focus. But
Yes.
this idea of, or for that matter, time lapse.
Yes.
We are time lapse, not fast forwarding video. We are seeing education. Oh, we don't have time. We don't have the no.
That
We
the average
we don't have.
attention, yeah,
Yes,
the
the average
average,
attention span is being deviated. It's being
yeah.
affected. Oh my God, this is a topic I can go on to talk about. You can go. So
Okay.
because my interest area lies here. So yeah,
Yes. I'm actually enjoying the conversation in general. I know this is an interview, but I'm enjoying this interview in
interview
general.
should be like that.
Yeah.
If you can't enjoy the interview, what's an interview? Acha
Yeah.
chalo.
Yeah. So the next question is, do you think that technology companies and social media platforms have the responsibility in this matter?
Yes, they have because if they want, they can. It's not that we are not. They have the statistics, right? They have the
Yeah.
statistics that people are uh, raising issues. If they want, they can bring changes like the Australian government did by banning all those. I mean, the 16 years kids
Yeah.
and below. They can do that. They're about to
Mm-hmm.
do that if they are sorry, if they are if they fall under some protocol, if they are, I mean, forced to do that. But this should be done on their own. And also, there is a question of this profit thingy,
Yeah.
right? Quote unquote, that is the money matters. They
Yeah.
won't do it.
Yeah.
Even though I and you think they should do it, but they
Yeah.
won't do it.
Yeah,
But
they just say, oh, they just open as a in as a in a cover, they are saying that they are working on it, they will be
mhm,
working on it, but
they're
it's a,
not.
but the views and all that depends are connected to their profitability at the end of the yeah.
Exactly. You
So
see, if I'm just telling you I
yeah.
mean, just to, get the things clear here.
Mm,
In 2020 and in 2025, there have been an huge amount of around, uh, 10 to 15% rise in the social media content creation thing
yeah.
from the which has become a thing now. A
Mm-hmm.
time when we used to think, okay, it's for fun, we can
Mm-hmm.
do it and it's fun, but it's not because that's a legit income source for a thousand number of
Thousand,
people.
yeah.
And from where does this money come?
Yeah,
It comes
views,
from our views.
yeah.
If the views are not quick, if the views are not fast, from where they will get the money?
Yes.
Because they have to pay the content creator
Yeah.
because they are working for them.
Yeah.
So this is a whole cycle of capitalism, and
Yeah. It's a vicious cycle.
we see a cycle of capitalism. You
Yeah.
can't go out of it. Once you are in it, you are in it. You can't go out of it.
Yeah. Thanks. And what role, and last question of this interview, what role, if any, should the government of India should play in this matter? Of controlling of protecting and controlling or not controlling of protecting the youth from this digital addiction that is going on at the moment at the current age so that the future generation can help so that for future generation doesn't fall in this vicious cycle of that is currently affecting the youth.
Same thing. They need to, make a standardization of age. They need to bring age in the scene that until and unless this age, they cannot open Facebook. I
Yeah.
remember when I first opened Facebook, it was not my own account. It was I used my mother's Gmail ID to open it because at that time also, it's 10 to 12 years back. That
Yeah.
time also there was an age limit.
Mm-hmm.
If you are 16, you cannot open a Facebook account. But
Mm-hmm.
now you can.
Mm-hmm.
You can with a small kid, a one or the two, a second standard kid also has a Facebook and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So there should be a policy, or if not policy, or there should be a ceiling that at this age, below this age and at this age, you cannot open Facebook, and each and every company should abide by this law. Each and every social media company,
Mm-hmm.
be it Meta, be it what we have in today in India, that the company under which Arattai and all those have come under,
Mm-hmm.
they all should make these things because social media is not a safe space for anybody.
Hmm.
Not kid, not us, not the older generation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that brings us to the end of this interview. I mean, I enjoyed your answer and this interview very much. So thank you very much for your time and your sharing your valuable insights. Your responses will contribute to a better understanding of how digital addiction as a stands as a societal issue in today's age. And thank you for this lovely time and have a nice day. Thank you.